Hi, I'm Beth Harold, founder and CEO of Outside the Box Creation, mom of 3, and I was appalled when my kids entered elementary school and I saw the lack of quality arts education, which drove me to start this company. I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we do and why homeschoolers love us. We know that it can be overwhelming and intimidating to put together art projects or art lessons for your kids. So we provide a new project each month with detailed instructions, a video tutorial, and all the art supplies necessary for the project. You save time, money, and stress so that you can focus on what's really important, having quality time with your child. Now, if you're the kind of person that loves for the box to come to your doorstep with everything in it and it's all ready to go, then our boxes are great for you. Our customers love that. But if you're the kind of family who has already accumulated a stash of art supplies and you don't mind rounding some supplies up for the project and maybe occasionally purchasing just what you need, 1 or 2 things, let's say, then our new Insiders Club membership is for you. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the boxes first and why they're special. First of all, each box comes with a picture book every month. So you have a built-in literature tie-in. This was March's box, and it's a project about sharks. So this book is all about different kinds of sharks. And then it comes with detailed instructions. In the main project, we give enough structure so that everyone can feel successful, but we also try to walk the fine line of not being overly prescriptive and lots of, you're the artist, you get to decide that, so that kids can make their own creative problem solving and they can make their own artistic decisions, because that's when art really has an amazing positive impact on their brains. For the main project here, they usually make 1 or 2 pieces of art, and then there's always a section called Something If You Want More that takes it further and is usually another piece of art. Sometimes it's like doing something to the piece that you made down here, but a lot of times it's taking it further and doing another piece of art. And then we try to very thoughtfully think through what you will need for the project. So this is a clay project. We even put in a plastic bag to store the clay in to keep it from drying out. One of our points in our mission statement is to be as eco-friendly as possible, so we use compostable water cups, paper towels for wiping hands, and then these are toothbrushes for roughening up the clay when you put 2 pieces together, a brush for dipping in water, and then clay tools. All of our regular size boxes come with enough supplies for up to 2. So it could be a parent and a child, or you could be homeschooling 2 kids. I even hear from parents that if they get a regular size box and they have 2 kids, the parent can usually do a project too. It depends on if you're willing to share and that sort of thing. Our large boxes come with enough supplies for up to 4. So if you're homeschooling 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 kids, you only need 1 subscription and 1 box. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that we give absolutely 4 of everything, because we don't want to fill up your house and we want to be as environmentally conscious as we can. Also, frankly, we couldn't sell it for the price that we do if we did. So for instance, our project for April is a really cool Monet and Impressionism project where they create monoprints using these awesome markers that are water-based and made with food-grade dyes. So every size box gets just 1 set of markers, but the large box would get double the number of print plates, plastic print plates. They get more sponges, and they would get more paper. So that's sort of how that works. Now, let's talk about the Insiders Club. If you're the kind of person that already has art supplies, you get all of the other things that the box subscribers get, but it's all digital. So you get a downloadable project plan that is the exact same instructions, just not quite in this format because we know that you'll be printing it out. You get a link to the video tutorial, other resources. Sometimes there are other things to download and print, sometimes just other resources to look up to help with understanding the project. It might be more resources about Claude Monet. And then you get access to our private Facebook group, which also the box subscribers do. And we, in the private Facebook group, we give ideas for extending the project a little more sometimes, or tying it in with other subjects and that sort of thing. We are also very purposeful about planning out our boxes or our projects for the next few months to 12 months to make sure that we give you a wide array of projects, different elements of art, different principles of art, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional. March was a clay project. April is the Monet monoprints. And in February was when we did the quilting box. All different types of projects to appeal to different types of kids. What makes us really special is the fact that we have a book in every single box. And sometimes it's about an artist. Sometimes it's a science book. And our February project was about the Gee's Bend quilters. So this was the book. Really, really lovely historic book. I'll show you some of these paper quilts. And to give you an idea of us giving structure, the kids start out with these grids that already have classical quilt block designs on them, and they get these break up into little squares and triangles of all different colors. So the first one, they do a grid that's already pre-done for them, and then they have blank grids and are encouraged to create their own quilt block patterns. And then they get just sheets of colored paper, because the Gee's Bend quilters often didn't use just squares and triangles. They were kind of a more free-form, less perfectly geometric elements in their quilts. Another thing that I think really sets us apart is that these are real art projects. They're not crafts. I love crafts, but crafts kids get different things out of. We have an excellent blog post on that. And lastly, we're known for our customer service. If you have any questions or any concerns, you can call us or email us, and we'll get back to you usually in a few hours, definitely within a day.